So it's very easy to export in FL Studio. You just press Ctrl R and then you get this window that's gonna ask you where you want to save your file. So I'll just select music here and I'll just press save, and then you're gonna get this box over here. So now here is all our export settings. So for me, how I like to always set up my tracks, like when it's here on full song, you can choose to export as a pattern or as a full song. So I'll just put it on full song. So you have your bars here, your time, and your disk space, and that is a very good function they put on there, so you know how your track is looking like. So by the tail, I like to just leave the remainder in case I have like delays and reverbs at the end of the track, you know, so that it doesn't kind of cut them off too quick and then it sounds weird, just to let everything play until finish. And then here, what I love about FL20 is that you can actually export multiple file types at the same time. So you can actually tick all these file types and you can choose them. But for now, let's just put it on MP3 because I know a lot of people save an MP3. I'll come back to WAV, but I'll just do MP3 first because I know a lot of people use exporting MP3 because they want to listen to it immediately. But WAV is a much more superior quality more than MP3. I like to keep my bitrate at 320 kilobytes per second because that's the maximum bitrate that you can get out of an MP3. So that's the one I always use. And when it comes to the quality down here by resampling, I like to put it on 512 point sync. That is the maximum they can give you, because you can see here it says low quality and high quality slowest. So this will be very, very slow. It actually tells you when you click on, you know, any one of these from 64 to 512 that it's going to be really slow. So depending with your machine, it's going to render very slow, and how complicated your project is as well. It's going to be rendering, it's going to take some time, so you're going to need to actually ignore it and do something else and let it render. But the plus to this is that you're getting better quality out of your track. So if you took time to work on your music, and you know, you also need to let it take time, you also needed to let it take time to actually export the full quality that you're getting. So let it render and let it take its time. A lot of people, even for me, I also used to do this, where I just go on the nearest, the 2 point, you know, and I just render, and I'm like, I really cannot hear the difference. But the more you get into music, the more you can start to hear these differences and these small quality things. And when you start to play at big events and at loud systems, you can actually hear the difference between the quality that is low and the quality that is high. So you need to get the best quality out of this. But you can still do this if maybe you just want to sample your song quickly or to send it to someone just as a sample. But your final main mix must always be on the high settings always. So this must be on 512 if you're done with your mix and you finish with your song and you're now exporting it out to share it. And then I leave dithering off. I disable maximum polyphony. I also leave it on high quality HQ for all plugins. Split mixer tracks is for when you want to render out stems, if you didn't know this. And I enable insert effects and master effects as well. You can save tempo information if you want to. You can save note markers, and all these are all up to you. But these are my basic settings in order to get the best quality out of it. So 320 kilobytes per second, 512 point sync, high quality for all plugins, disable maximum polyphony, and then you're good to go. That's it. But now if you get to wave, then you get the wave bit depth. Now over here you can do what you want, or how you feel, what you feel is better for you. But the more bit depth, you know, you add, the bigger the file is. Like if you see here, if I put it on 24-bit, it doubles in file size. It actually means better quality because the bit depth is bigger. So that's all that changes here on the wave, is just the bit depth that you're going to be adding onto the track. So that's the quality. So your track will come out much bigger, but it's better quality. So export your tracks in bigger file sizes, and then you can still convert them down to a smaller file size, but your main master must be in a big size. Like a lot of people, when they send their tracks to me in Wave, I always tell them to make sure that it's at least 24 bits so that I can get the best quality, so I can actually do more to the master. So that's how you can get the best quality out of FL Studio. I hope this helps you, and I hope this kind of gives you insight on what to look out for when you're rendering, and when to use low quality and when to use high quality. Only when you're done, when you're sure you're finished with the track, you can render in high quality. Just let it render ignore it and just wait for it to finish and be patient. But if you're just rendering quickly and you just want to put it on your phone or just listen to it, play it back quickly, you can just do the lower settings like the 2-point linear option over here. So that's it for this video. I hope you find this very helpful, and I hope this helps you render out better quality tracks. So if you're new to the channel, remember, subscribe. We have a great community we have here of producers. Leave a like down below if you think this video was very helpful, and I'm gonna see you guys in my next video. I am X and I'm out. Peace.